Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Baylor Bears, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Returner decides to fair catch this. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for a gap. It's Smith. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Tight end goes in motion. Has the first down and more. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
He gains 9, so it's second and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. Running with purpose. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He'll hand it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. It could create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Ball handed to the running back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They hold up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Becoming a long march. Play number 10 of the drive coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running down real quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Lining up to try the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. Returner tackle right there. That's where we'll start the drive. First down here for this offense. Motion now from the tight end. And the single back takes the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To the air, it's Smith. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And the returner will be brought down. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. On the run, it's Smith. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He pulls it in for a big gain. Touchdown. This quarterback on fire today. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll test the right side here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Smith. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's McDonald.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. And the back now goes in motion. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
And the Bears pick up enough for a first down here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Signs the quick throw. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
Back in motion now. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor.
Ah, the hammer. 2nd down and goal. Who better than the big fullback to get behind that big bruising offensive line? Old school touchdown for this offense.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quick catch over the middle. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Ball handed off. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack makes it 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's 4th down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The Panthers will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Receiver makes the catch, and he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Nunez. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Dropping back. It's Smith. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They'll run it to the right side. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. Here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Makes a quick grab. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, it's a game of matchups. It always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
2nd down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Smith. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Long enough and good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. This one will be fair caught. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Moves the ball up to the 30. Panthers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. This will likely be the last play of the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Panthers will kick this away to begin the second half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Pass not complete. So second down after the incompletion. Scanning the field, it's Smith. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down, and now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. I know you go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on 4th down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. Panthers offense is back out on the field. On the toss play, runner moving left. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap. He turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball at the 44.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. He hands it off from the gun. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down play coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback still with the football. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. And the same runner's got it again. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the first down.
The Panthers looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Back to pass. It's Smith. Catch made on the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The Bears pick up enough to get a first down there. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. To throw, it's Smith. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can snip it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
On third down, he drops to throw. It's a quick grab. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
And the Bears have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. Looks to the left. Pass caught. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
The Bears are going to cash in this red zone trip. There's the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Smith. Pass caught. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. He's close to the goal line, and the football comes out. Who's got it? So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's second down. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over the running back so far. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Trying for a 4th down completion. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. The ball will turn over on downs.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and
looking to throw it deep. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Now it's second down here. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Dropping back. It's Smith. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the runner takes off to his right. Breaks loose now into the open field. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a 3rd down. Just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense that they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Bears are in the red zone now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Checks this down to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Bears looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made by the tight end. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Scanning the field, it's Smith. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Well, anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker to give his receiver a chance.
And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point and cover an onside kick. You never know.
They'll elect to go for 2 to make this a 3-point margin. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch them and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here.